Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Alisson. He's an excellent shot stopper, Peter, first and foremost, but he's just as good at creating chances as he is snuffing them out. He can spread the ball out quickly to both wings, whether it be with an accurate long pass or a quick throw, and that places him in the top order of the world's keepers.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. O'Reilly kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's really put himself on the line here.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's hoisted clear. Traumeri. Eric Garcia. Looking for options for movement. Eze receives it in a wide position. And a chance! That's going to go a long way. And here's Olise. Can he get it through? He is just caressing the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now here's the delivery. And it's Traumeri. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Looking to play him in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Timber. Timber's cross. And he's there to clear it. And they're back on the ball again. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. It's a searching pass. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Can he get on the end of this? Timber. Now, can they get him away? And it's Timber. Vietnam yet to have an attempt on goal. It's a promising position. That is a superb rearguard action. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Good ball, good take. Big header! Oh, he's hit the bar! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Vietnam are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, that's nice. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Timber just loves to go forward whenever he can. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Out towards the flank. Bellingham.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now that's well seen too. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Threads one in. Haaland! It's a loose ball. Nicely aimed pass. Now this could be a chance. Oh, what has happened here? Chooses to go back. Now it's Haaland.
This is the time you need that pace.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Çalhanoğlu. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That looks a good ball through. And he shoots! And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Vietnam have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we're underway again.
Vietnam definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Trippier. Great vision. And he cuts out the supply. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Olise. And he's picked it up out wide. Vietnam do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Oh, that's clever. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Searching pass he's played there. O'Reilly looking to penetrate opposition lines. Haaland. Oh, nice touch. Has a shot! He's having a shot! Tchouaméni. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And it's Doué.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Shapes to shoot! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Vietnam really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Substitution in progress.
France are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Çalhanoğlu looking for the run, floated through, and that has been cleared. Good effort from distance. And that is a routine catch.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Engages and forces him off the ball. Vietnam have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Knocks it out wide. Timber. Gravenberg. Ball played for Lookman. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Doué. He's in a great position here. Strokes it back. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Vietnam couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Very much into the last knockings. Neatly clipped into space. Lookman, and it's Doué. No way through there. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And that's that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
He gets big! It's hit the uprights. Chouameni getting this one clear. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Julian Alvarez, Peter, is a player who I think is very intelligent with his movement. Often he plays in the number 10 position. He just drops that little bit deeper to suck defenders out of position. And once he's done that, then he's capable of creative force in getting other people in behind. So there's an unselfishness to his game. And when he gets in front of goal, he can be deadly too.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, what has happened here? That is lovely. Bellingham! Mighty close.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Chouameni battling for the right to play in the early stages. Alvarez powering forward here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Alvarez. Gravenberch. So it is still 0-0. And here's Alvarez. Tries a measured ball. Van de Ven deals with that comfortably. Olise. Trippier. He's shifting through the gears here. Haaland might just make this. Szoboszlai.
France clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's picked his way through. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Can he get it through? Oh, that was vital. France are looking to go forward now. Now it's Alvarez. Bellingham. Chouameni. It's Bellingham. Plays the return pass. Olise. And it's Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. And here's Alvarez. Ambitious ball here. João Neves unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Alvarez. And that has sent him sprawling.
Alvarez really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and Just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Szoboszlai, João Neves. It's Bellingham. And it's Neves. Timber. Bellingham. Now João Neves. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Smoking is only allowed.
How would you review the first half?
Well, I don't think we need the stats to be on the screen to tell us about the pass completion rate, which has been obviously a letdown in this first half. All too often we've seen players left frustrated because of poor decision-making and just a general sloppiness. So I'm sure the boss will be getting stuck into his players to improve and improve quickly.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. That gets things going for the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Alvarez for Olise. Played with finesse. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Searching pass he's played there. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Szoboszlai, João Neves, distributed tidily, tries to play it through. Haaland receives it in a good position here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. They've played it short. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham. And now a sudden chance to counter. Olise. João Neves.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tchouaméni. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. He's found a way through. Threads one in. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Szoboszlai gets rid without sophistication. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
France have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Howson. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Played out wide. And it's Szoboszlai. Dink through. João Neves. João Neves. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Trippier. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Alvarez. O'Reilly. Haaland. That's a cute ball. That has been cut short. Van de Ven cuts out the pass. Bellingham. Out towards the flank. Good ball, good take. Olise. This is promising. João Neves. Into the last quarter of an hour. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 38. Gravenberch.
Tonali. Can they find an extra gear here?
Coming on the field.
Tonali.
Number
Great defending,
17.
strong and determined.
Vitinha. Number 8. Caicedo.
Well seen. Saw that
Number
coming.
3.
That was well played,
Ryan Cherki.
well stopped.
Substitution in progress.
Aimed beyond the defence. Now he's off and running. Well read, nice interception. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Tonali. And the finish!
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
That's been cut out, well played. Timber. And it's Tonali. Shapes to shoot! Oh, what about that? Finally! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
2 added minutes
France
have been
take what
indicated.
looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic.
Takes a shot! Sticks it away! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that pretty much works out.
The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
And a quick reminder today to please take all lit-out bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So our quest to find the winner continues. Vietnam did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. Doué. Doué going face-to-face with his great rival. Played back into the centre. Osimhen. There they go, hunting in packs. Cherki.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Great vision. Trippier finds himself offside. Tonali. For Szoboszlai. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's a sharp little ball here. Vitinha, and the pass is intercepted. O'Reilly. And it's Vitinha. Nicely shaped ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's it for the first period of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Trippier.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes?
Number 2, Ibrahima.
Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give?
Number 13, Real. Number 4,
Now it's Thuram.
Number 15,
It's a pretty loose pass.
Number 14, Schlotterbeck. Substitutions
Where?
taking place.
Cherki. Now that looks a decent ball. He can run onto that. Now, real chance! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up was brilliant.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Haaland. Lookman. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Szoboszlai. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Tonali. Has a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening
Hello,
here.
everybody,
A clear
and welcome
night,
to
all the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Shot, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Bellingham. Timber does really well to win the ball there. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, the midfielder Ryan Gravenberch is just very cultured, Peter. Another really fine product from the famous Amsterdam production line, and just like so many of their alumni, he's shown wonderful intelligence and versatility, and of course vision whenever he's played. I think he's a tremendous all-round talent.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Alvarez. Tries to play it through. Alvarez! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bellingham. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Konate powering forward here. Bellingham. Gravenberch. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. He's had a shot! Just sails past the upright.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Calhanoglu looking to play him in. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gravenberch does well to get it back. That is ended up in no man's land. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Olise. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Eze. Eze going face-to-face with his great rival.
Wow, look who's involved.
Shoots! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Alvarez with the short one. He is just caressing the ball. Up he goes! Goal! France! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
France have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Olise.
Vietnam really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
France couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Calhanoglu. Calhanoglu takes control of it and he's on the move. And it's O'Reilly. It's a promising position. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Vietnam really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Timber kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Eze. Eze will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time.
Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Szoboszlai. Olise. And it's Szoboszlai. Now Timber. Eze. Timber. There will be a throw-in. And it's Pedri. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gravenberch
has been indicated.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Eze. And it's Timber. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now that looks a decent ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he was alert to it. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Vietnam certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
And the game has already resumed here.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Chance for a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Pedri. O'Reilly gets across to intercept that. Great vision. Shapes to shoot! And it's come back out to him. Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Mbappe. Shot a goal! Pedri. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Olise. That has been cut short.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Timber. More and more pressure on the ball here. So we've reached the hour mark. Knocks it into space. Timber. Looking for options for movement. Gravenberch. Gravenberch tries making a foray down the right. Trippier. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Timber. Can he get on the end of this? They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's in a great position here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the shot! Really well taken goal. They're back within reach! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Substitution on the field. Number 38.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So is this the start of a comeback?
Number 6.
And it's Doué.
Tonali. Number
Out
17.
towards the flank.
Vitinha.
And he's picked it up out wide.
Substitutions taking place.
Bellingham stood his ground strongly. Great work on the overlap. Timber receives it in a wide position. Vitinha. And here's Haaland. He is through here.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Oh, smashing header. Oh, it's fallen loose again. Oh, should have put that away.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Bellingham. Tchouaméni. Nicely spread. Palmer could try cutting inside here. Vitinha. And it's lofted through here. Van Dijk cuts it out. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham. Now this could be a chance. Palmer. Into the last 5 minutes. And here's Szoboszlai. This looks promising. Szoboszlai. And that is expertly dealt with. France have their second corner now. Szoboszlai plays it short. And it's Palmer. Big chance! They want to be quick to recover this. And one more try! Palmer. He's played it long.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Bellingham. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Played back in. There's the shot! And that is the last effort of the game. Vietnam were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A
everybody,
clear
and
night,
welcome
all
to
the
today's
ingredients for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Tchouaméni has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. And it's Gravenberch. It's a pretty loose pass. Haaland! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Timber tries to clear. He's in space and looking for options. Terrific header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us are going to present a serious challenge in trying to outrun Mickey van der Ven. This Dutchman is unusually fast for a defender, particularly the fact is he's 6'4". So I'm just concerned about his hamstrings. I know he's had problems in the past, and I just hope that doesn't go on to interrupt his career, but there's nobody really capable of outrunning him.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Bellingham. Calhanoglu looking for options for movement. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Still goalless at the moment. Tchouaméni.
Vietnam really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players.
Shot at goal! Superlative from Pedri! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And France are in front. He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Alvarez. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's O'Reilly. Haaland! So nearly the perfect ball. Trippier. Oh, this is a terrific run. Knocks it into space. Now it's Bellingham. Delivered in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's clever. Osimhen picks it up out wide. Timber. Can he get it through? No way through, so back it comes. Lovely feet. Tchouaméni. Now, who's going to be first to this? That's good play. Szoboszlai tries across. Well seen, saw that coming. Real chance! Calhanoglu Nice bit of trickery. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. O'Reilly gets into some space. Very nicely done. Bellingham. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Bellingham.
There will be
And it's
one minute
Çalhanoğlu.
added time.
Gravenberg. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Takes a shot! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He's gone for goal! It's loose now and they want to get... Oh, what has happened here? In by Trippier. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Vietnam have their second corner now. Here's the header! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Çalhanoğlu. Ambitious ball here. Played into space out wide. Mbappe. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And he's on his way! Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Can he get onto this? Oh, that's fabulous! Shapes to shoot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Vietnam have their third corner. And he's there to clear it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Vietnam are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Now it's Olise. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Bellingham. Coming on the field is number 3, Ryan Cherki. Substitution in progress.
And he shoots! Doué. Now that looks a decent ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Haaland stood his ground strongly. Vietnam perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Haaland.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Just eases him off the ball. And it's Palmer. Pedri. Now it's Haaland. Here's Tchouaméni. Now it's Haaland. Doué. Cherki. It's a really well-measured ball. Palmer has it out wide and in space. And he's managed to get free. Bullish header! Oh, taken with style! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their effort.
Goes for a shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Van de Ven. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. O'Reilly.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Haaland. Now, can they get him away? Shot, good chance! Just not quite happening for him just now. So their 4th corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. Played into the middle. Timber can get it clear. And that's it. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaring. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really
welcome
get
to
the
today's
juices flowing.
match.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Haaland! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Bellingham, he's got away. It's a goal kick. Now it's Haaland. Oh, that's well spotted. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I've always been impressed with how this guy, Szoboszlai, has been able to combine physicality and the finesse he can also add to his game, Peter. He makes good use of his strength when receiving the ball in tight areas, and he has that trickery and athleticism to beat people, and a spring in his step, always a spring.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And it's Szoboszlai. Now, can they get him away? Well, that looks a decent ball. Cross to the back post. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Bellingham. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Szoboszlai receives it in a wide position.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Timber. Tchouameni. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And it's Pedri. Tchouameni. That's tidy. Driving through the middle. That's very neat. Great chance! Goal! France! The breakthrough strike! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from.
Up he goes! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Vietnam have their second corner now. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. France are looking to go forward now. Aimed beyond the defence. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cross in. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. It'll be a throw-in. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Nicely weighted ball. And he plays one through. Oh, that's fabulous. A lot of space ahead of him. And that is expertly dealt with. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Vietnam really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Trippier. He's a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position. Drives it in. And he's there to clear it. It's Chalanoglu! It's hit the uprights. And it's Trippier.
Such good technique.
And here's Bellingham.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pedri producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's through and all alone! Takes a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Alvarez goes short. And it's made its way to him. Picked out, can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bellingham looking for the run. And it's skewed away. That's a good run down the left. Oh, he's been caught napping.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Bellingham.
This is the time you need that pace.
Good ball, good take. And that could set him on his way. Oh, important interception. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Haaland takes control of it and he's on the move. Pedri. And here's Haaland. Great vision.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Chooses to go, goes for a shot! Fantastic from Gravenberch! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Gravenberch simply knew the ball was asking.
He's having a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Alvarez really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep.
It's their second corner of the game. Now it's Bellingham. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Trippier. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Alvarez. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a throw.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's an imaginative pass. There will be a throw-in. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vietnam have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Out for a throw. Fine stop from the keeper.
Gravenberch is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution on the field.
So, third corner of the game.
Bellingham. Coming on to replace him is number 3, Ryan Chucky. Substitution.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Haaland. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Szoboszlai! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
France have their third corner. And it's been taken short. Shot a goal! It's run, has a shot! Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Engages and forces him off the ball. Cherki and Gravenberch. And it's Trippier. Well-timed, excellent interception. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Zubimendi. Ekitike.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Szoboszlai. And they're back on the ball again. Zubimendi powering forward here. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cherki. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. And that's really well manoeuvred. Çalhanoğlu. And here's Haaland. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Cherki. Deftly away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Nicely shaped ball. That's been cut out, well played. And he's quick to get it clear again.
4
Into
added
a
minutes has
minimum
been
of
indicated.
4 minutes additional time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's there to get it away.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. And it's Gravenberch. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Trippier.
Stern test this
Number
for the
22,
endurance, for the character of the players as we head
Number
into extra
38,
time.
Gravenberch. Number 2, Ibrahima Konate.
Cherki,
Number 37, Van de Ven. Coming on the
Chouameni,
field. Number
Well played for
13,
Lookman.
Real. Number 17, Vitinha. Number 8,
Schlotterbeck,
Caicedo. Number 15,
played into
Cristiano
space.
Ronaldo.
That's good
Number
vision.
14, Schlotterbeck. Substitution.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Caicedo. Now it's Haaland. Can he get it? Shoots! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
He's picked his way through. Lookman picks it up out wide. Ware, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
That's a cute ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. We've reached the midway point in extra time. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Substitution on the field. Number 3, Ryan Chucky.
Is there to be
Coming
drama
on the
in
field
these final
is
15 minutes?
Number 6, Tonali.
This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for a runner. That's beautifully weighted.
Lookman.
Now it's Haaland. Lookman. DiMarco gets into a good position. Oh, well played. Plenty of numbers back. Lookman! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short. And it's Palmer.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, what a mistake! Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. That has not gone well. And he's managed to get free. He's in a good position here. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. France on the spot for parity. That has drawn gasps of disbelief.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
He has found the way through. And that will be the final act. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Around the stadium is strictly forbidden.
What a
Please use
turnaround,
marking
victory
provided
from
by
the
club
jaws
or any
of
other day
defeat.
parking facilities
Enjoy
in
that,
the
Jim.
area.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific win.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Trippier. Nice control. He's in a great position here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Olise. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read.
Terrific header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Back when it goes. Gravenberch! It's fallen kindly here. He's delivered all right. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And the shot! It's there! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
Oh, that's neat.
And it's Gravenberch. Has a look and plays it forward. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's onto this. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the shot! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Alvarez receives it in a good position here. Çalhanoğlu. That's a cute ball. Oh no, that was never going to make it. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Alvarez. Timber. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Haaland gets into a good position. Can he finish? It's a loose ball. Now it's Szoboszlai. Great ball, and he's in here. O'Reilly did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Olise. 15 minutes till half-time.
Vietnam are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need...
He's tried one! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. And here's Alvarez. And now they can spring out of defence. Çalhanoğlu. Bellingham. And it's O'Reilly. Plays the return pass. Bellingham takes control of it and he's on the move. Good ball, good take. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival.
Now then, clash of the egos.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. Spread out to the left. Chance to deliver. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. It's their second corner of the game. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Trippier. They get a throw in. Gravenberg. Knocks it into space. Here comes the cross. Timber is there and he can get that clear. And it's Bellingham. Aims beyond the defence.
There will be
get
1
that
minute
clear.
added time.
Probing pass. And he's intervened well there. And the first half is done. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
And the game has already resumed here.
Pinches it off him. And claimed it back. And a chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. Climbs up big! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Konate clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Haaland. He is through here. Very nicely done. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. Haaland. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And here's Haaland. That's a little off target. Eze. France do have a chance to counter here. Here's Tchouaméni. Eze. Thinks about the shot. Haaland looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Vietnam have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance! Not the most accurate pass. And here's Eze. Chance, surely! And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Haaland. That looks a good ball through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Haaland. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Cleared without complication. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Eze. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Bellingham. Coming on to replace him is number 3, Ryan
O'Reilly.
Shaki.
It's run loose here.
Taking place.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Has a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Doué really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Doué. Oh, well played, well played.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Doué. O'Reilly spots it and intercepts. And he's managed to get free. Great vision. Goes long and straight. That is good alertness. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
He's going for goal! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Bellingham has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
37, Van de Ven.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Ibrahima Konate.
And it's Doué.
Number 33. Number 38.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Gravenberch. Coming on
And
the
here's
field.
Osimhen.
Number 13. Real.
Well, that
Number
might be that,
7,
Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Cristiano Romero. Number 4. Number 8.
Lookman.
Caicedo. Substitution.
João
in progress.
Neves. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has not gone well. Now this could be a chance.
There will be 1 minute
Threads
added
one in.
time.
He's on it. Can he get away? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Haaland. Pass is just off target. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
90
Çalhanoğlu.
minutes gone and
Coming on
nothing
the
between
field
them
is
still.
Number 17. Vitinha. Substitution.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's DiMarco. Tries to pass it through. Osimhen picks it up out wide. Quansah defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Doué. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Osimhen. Lookman. Lookman tries making a foray down the right. It's not an especially good pass, that. France disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. Mbappe. That is lovely. Opts to play it back. Now it's Doué. Now it's Osimhen. Nice looking ball. That's beautifully weighted. And that has been clubbed away. João Neves. That's a good intervention. That was what he... And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Substitution in progress.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Doué. Doué stood his ground strongly. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's a real chance missed. Bellingham. There he goes, motoring forward. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Howson gets over and intercepts. He's had it taken off him. Tchouaméni has been caught there, it's a foul. And it's DiMarco. Now that looks a decent ball. Shot a goal!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Mbappe! Nicely intercepted. Now it's Haaland. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Searching pass he's played there. Alisson gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that is it. There will be penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
Pressure and nerve. After 2 inconclusive hours, it is penalties. Mbappe is over the first kick. And he has done his bit.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Szoboszlai is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Vietnam are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. Coolly into the bottom corner. 2 to the good. So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
this to double their advantage. And the lead is 2. France can't afford to miss another one. And in with absolute accuracy.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Vietnam with the chance to go 2 up. Oh, what a save!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Lookman is 4th up. Right in the bottom corner. Some nerve. 3-3. Caicedo is the 5th volunteer.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. What poise! What noise!
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Some can barely watch here. Every kick potentially pivotal. Oh, Cooley does it!
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
France are looking to save match point. Dispatched! There will be more of this.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Where is next on this now extended list? That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
The margin of error is 0. Dispatched! There will be more of this.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
And incredibly, we're up to 8. Big character, big moment, big save. Alisson must keep this out. This is match point. That's it. It is done. So it all ends in heartbreak. All the effort, all the exertion.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And already we're underway here.
Haaland. And he's managed to get free.
Oh, nice touch.
Gravenberch.
Lovely feet.
He is through here.
Oh, that's neat.
He's had a shot!
Straight at the keeper.
Gravenberch might be slightly consoled by at least hitting the target.
Knocks it into space, and it's made its way to him.
Alvarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, the supremely confident Hakan Çalhanoğlu, is always a good watch, Peter. He apparently considers himself the world's third best midfielder, but I'd leave that for the moment. He's a player that adds unpredictability to any team he plays in, and he's allowed to pull the strings from that central space he likes to inhabit.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Çalhanoğlu.
Now he's got space here. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through.
It is a corner, good chance.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
A real chance! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Pass somewhat off target.
Still goalless at the moment.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. Eze. France do have a chance to counter here. It's shot at goal! Eze out of this world! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
And that really is so impressive.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter.
And he shoots!
Oh, surely that deserved better.
Bellingham has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
France are looking to go forward now. Pedri. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Trippier has it out wide and in space. That's very neat. Tchouaméni does well to get it back. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Lovely bit of skill. O'Reilly has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Probably be looking to play it square from here. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Vietnam are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them. Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. O'Reilly's cross, he's got tall. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Now, this could be a chance. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! In for the pieces! They've done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams.
He's tried one!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Eze. Eze purring through the gears. Howson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nicely shaped ball. Eze. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How would you review the first half?
Vietnam will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Vietnam are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half, and it's been given away. And he's away. Alvarez! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Alvarez is offering a wry smile there.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. He's shifting through the gears here. Eze, Tchouaméni, Eze, Pedri. Now it's Palmer. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gravenberg. O'Reilly. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Good running, strong and purposeful. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Haaland, he's having a go! Just not quite happening for him just now.
France really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Now, can they get him away? Tchouaméni, Eze. So we've reached the hour mark. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Tchouaméni. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Timber spots it and intercepts. Played towards the other side.
Good switch, that.
And it's Palmer. Now it's Alvarez. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Haaland.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Great defending, strong and determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Driving on and making good progress. Threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now it's Mbappe. Picks out brilliantly. Tries a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution on the field.
Number 3 coming up.
Bellingham. Coming on to replace him is number 3,
Rises!
Ryan Chucky.
And somehow he managed to miss it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
João Neves. Szoboszlai. Doué. Olise. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Çalhanoğlu and Gravenberch. Opts for safety. And it's O'Reilly.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Great vision. He has found the way through. Shapes to shoot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Chance! He's keen, determined to have his say. Corner number 4 coming up here. Fallen loose again. Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Vietnam complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Substitution on the field. Number 33.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Doué. Coming on the field.
Now it's Olise.
Number 4. Number 17.
A reprieve,
Coutinho.
albeit perhaps momentary. Chooses to go back. Great chance! He has done it! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way,
Added
only
minute
to
has been
outfox him by
indicated.
going the other. Very nice.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which all goes well if this goes to extra time.
Gravenberg.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
4 extra minutes added on. And they've got rid. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Hello everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members.
Substitution on the field. Number 38.
90 minutes gone, and
Gravenberg.
nothing between them
Coming
still.
on the field is
Vietnam
number
pay
8.
the price for failing to
Caicedo.
close out the match in normal
Substitutions
time.
taking place.
Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Played in. And here comes the corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Timber is there, and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Olise has it in a wide position. Haaland. Cherki. Looking for the run. That is a great pick out. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Olise. That has been cut short. Cherki. Now it's Haaland. Tries to pass it through. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, sweet feet. Kimmich, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's a promising position. Great ball, and the shots! Caicedo. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm afraid to tell you that
Half-time,
we're expecting
extra
traffic to
time.
be heavy after the final whistle today.
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Trippier. Number 37, Van de Ven. Number 2, Ibrahima Konate. Coming on the field, number 13, Real. Number 15, Cristiano
And so the
Ronaldo.
last chance to
Number
find a
7,
winner.
Kwanzaa.
Well, this
Substitution
really
in
has
progress.
been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? That's good running with the ball. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Osimhen. Bellingham. Osimhen aims beyond the real chance! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Oh, shooting chance! And he's heaved it away. Well, that has not gone well. This looks promising. Takes a shot! Holland! That is brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Howson cuts out the pass. And he's had a hit! Terrific effort, but that's it. The end of 2 hours action.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
For information on how to find your way
Pressure
this
and
stadium.
nerve. After 2 inconclusive hours, it is penalties. Mbappe, first in line. One 0.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
And so the captain steps up. Coolly done, one each.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
And stepping up, the skipper. Oh, he's hit the upright.
Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
Bellingham is second man up.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Vietnam from one behind. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Olise will take the third penalty. Oh, good take. Keeper committed himself.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
So this one to restore parity. No, he's hit it right at the goalkeeper.
Well, in trying to get clever, that ended up being too comfortable for the keeper.
So it's all on the shoulders of the keeper. And there it is, the decisive kick. Vietnam fall short in the lottery that... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising. Real chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
Simplicity itself.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
So, a breakthrough already. That ball looks a good one. And he's found the way. There's the shot! It's a goal! 2-0, and in next to no time.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
And yes, it's him again. So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well timed, excellent interception. Alvarez. Vietnam look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. Great ball, and he's in here. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Eze really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. Olise in towards the back. Up he goes! Harmlessly behind.
Nicely shaped ball. Eze! And it's in! The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
That's going to go a long way. Szoboszlai. Olise is wide and looking to get onto this. And it's been given away. Shapes to shoot! Passing is crisp and sharp. O'Reilly. He is through here. Szoboszlai did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest. And he shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Turns and goes back. Good ball, good... Goes for a shot! They've done it! And with that, he takes home the match ball. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Vietnam go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Bellingham charging forward, the ball at his feet. That's tidy. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Gravenberch. Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu! Drives it in. Has another go! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
He's going for goal! Oh, that's a waste.
France are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
That is good alertness. Gravenberch. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Olise. Now it's Haaland. It's not an especially good pass, that. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's picked his way through. Mbappe.
There will be 3 minutes added
Now the
time.
delivery. O'Reilly. Shoots! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
everybody,
A
and
clear
welcome
night,
to
all
today's
the
match.
ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Junior, in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Can he finish? Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Haaland. He is just caressing the ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Osimhen. Now it's Olise. It's a searching pass. Can he latch on to this? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. There's the shot! Goal! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Vietnam are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he cuts out the supply. And here's Osimhen. Knocks it out wide. Swings in across. Harrison with the clearance. Konate kept his eye on it, and he's there. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Olise. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tries to pass it through. He's in space and looking for options. That's tidy. O'Reilly's cross. Quality ball. Now it's Osimhen. Now it's Olise. Now it's Alvarez.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He gets big. Harmlessly behind. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. France with this to level it up.
Brilliant save from Alisson! Szoboszlai, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Szoboszlai. He's in a great position here. Timber tries to play it through. Bellingham! Olise with the short one. Great defending, strong and determined. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's neat. Pedri stood his ground strongly. Plays a sharp little shot at goal! In for the pieces! They've scored! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big
2
game.
added minutes has been
Now it's
indicated.
Vinicius Junior. He's found a way through. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Olise. Now it's Haaland. And there's the end of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Szoboszlai receives it in a wide position. Bellingham, he's found some space. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. France looking to pass their way through. Vitinha. O'Reilly. And it's Vitinha. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez. Great chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. France have their second corner now. Olise goes short. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. And it's Trippier. Tchouaméni. Played into space. This ended up in no man's land. Olise. And that's been won straight back. Timber. Now, can they get him away? Osimhen is flagged offside.
Substitution in progress.
France can now introduce the first of their substitutes. O'Reilly picks it up out wide, and it's Vitinha. Threads one in. Haaland here.
Real chance!
Well, now it's a red.
Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Bellingham finds himself offside. Szoboszlai. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
He has found the way through. And it's made its way to him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Olise. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior. Chance! It's in! And they've got their lead back.
Haaland really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here. Vietnam take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
No, that's been intercepted.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Driven forward. Haaland might just make this. Great pressure, plenty of it. João Neves. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There comes... Takes a shot! Sticks it away! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
So time for change.
Bellingham.
And this one has been on the
Number
cards for a little
33.
while.
Coming on the field.
This is quite a
Number
battle.
3.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Can they find an extra gear here? Haaland is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Vinicius Junior gets flagged offside.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Haaland. Szoboszlai could try cutting inside here. Trippier running with the ball. Trippier. Now that looks a decent ball. Ah, that's a fine interception.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That's a throw. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a promising position. Gravenberg
Minute has been indicated.
shapes to shoot! That's another chance!
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
So,
Vitinha.
time for changes
Number
on
38.
both sides, actually.
Gravenberg.
Vietnam take
Number
what looks
10.
to be a decisive lead.
Trippier.
Well, look,
Number
Peter, I
2.
feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be
Coming
too
on the
presumptuous
field.
yet.
Number 6.
Has a look and plays it
Cavani.
forward.
Number 8.
Now it's
Caicedo.
Kimmich.
Number 13. Real. Number 15. Cristiano Ronaldo.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Mbappe.
He's on it, can he get away? Oh, that's fabulous.
And the finish! He scored! There is the breakthrough!
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pedri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
He is through here!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Pedri delivered.
He's got full! He has done it! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
France grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, that's delightful. Floated through.
Haaland. Szoboszlai. Now it's Pedri. That's an imaginative pass.
That's beautifully weighted.
Konate calmly anticipates. Now it's Haaland.
Oh, he's burst through.
Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
That's an excellent interception. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
And it's O'Reilly. O'Reilly.
Oh, really well played.
Harrison gets over and intercepts.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Now it's Haaland. Now that looks a decent ball.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
That's a cute ball. That's good vision. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. While quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Konate did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing.
Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? About as smooth as it gets. And this is getting better and better. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
And yes, it's him again. Vietnam take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should.
Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Mbappe. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. O'Reilly. Oh, that is a nice touch. That's very neat. Szoboszlai does well to stand up to him. Alvarez. It's Bellingham. And it's Timber. Alvarez. Now it's Haaland. Pedri. Now it's Alvarez. Big chance!
Has been indicated.
Just a whisker away. Haaland. Szoboszlai gets a good foot in there. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Vietnam are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3 goals to 1.
Today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
There's the start of the second half. And the shot!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Olise with the short one. He's having a shot! Konate gets good distance on it. France ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Trippier making good progress on the right-hand side. He has found the way through. In by Trippier. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Bellingham. Now it's Haaland. Çalhanoğlu has created 1 goal already. Haaland. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Olise providing an outlet on that flank. Engages and forces him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Haaland looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of...
Shot a goal! Now, oh, he's been caught on it here. Great ball, and can he finish? Sensational from Bellingham! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Vietnam grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. And it's Bellingham. Osimhen. Osimhen. Chance, surely! Superb from Osimhen! A finish of true class!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Ekitike. Good running, strong and purposeful. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. There's the shot! Sticks it away! Just one goal in it now! Game on! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Substitution on the field. Number 5,
We
Bellingham.
have got changes here
Number
from both sides, in
33,
fact.
Number 10.
This is threatening to become a really good
Coming on
game.
the field,
To be expected,
number 3,
Peter, they've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Substitution.
It's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Nice sequence of passes, this. Nice interception, well timed. Vietnam are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he cuts out the supply.
Cherki really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's a promising position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Mbappe. Pedri wins the duel this time. Looking for a runner. Well timed, excellent interception.
Vietnam nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vietnam, moments now away from seeing this one out. Ekitike. Now it's Doué. Soboslai. Can he get it through? Now it's Doué. Here's a sharp pass.
Added time.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Now it's Doué. Eze. Good read, needed to be. And that's that. Vietnam proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle, they know it could...